Willie D Live.
Terence Crawford has stated that he will be retiring. He is retiring from boxing, the game that gave him so much. He announced his retirement to the shock of boxing fans all over the world, including myself. You know, Terence reached the top of the mountain in September when he knocked off Canelo Alvarez. Now, it seems that where he's calling it quits, he's calling it a career, is at 38 years old. Back in the day, 38, you could see it. Hey, man, you're old man. That's an old man in boxing. And while that may kind of put you on the cusp of being an old man today, these guys fight well into their 40s and sometimes even 50s and compete on elite levels. Bud is not, in my opinion, ready to retire. I don't believe it. I do not believe he's going to retire. But he did have something to say to the people on X. This is what he wrote on X. Every fighter knows this moment will come. You must never know. You never know when. I spent my whole life chasing something. No belts, no money, no headlines. But that feeling, the one you get when the world doubts you, but you keep showing up and you keep proving everyone wrong. This sport gave me everything. I fought for my family. I fought for my city. I fought for the kid I used to be, the one who had nothing but a dream and a pair of gloves. And I did it all my way. I gave this sport every breath I had. I'm stepping away from competition, not because I'm done fighting, but because I've won a different kind of battle. The one where you walk away on your own terms. This isn't goodbye. It's just the end of the one fight and the beginning of another. It's just the end of one fight and the beginning of another. Okay. What do y'all think about that, fam? Y'all think Terence is going to go ahead and hang it up? Give me a thumbs up if you believe he's quitting for real. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, the man is on top of the world right now. He's the best in boxing. Who else gonna bring it like Terence Bud Crawford? Like, why not continue to go out there and get those millions? It's like Terence fought his entire life to get to this point, to get to the point where people respect him. He's been at the top actually for a long time. As you can see, he's never lost a fight. He's 41-0. Never lost a fight. And so now he finally gets to the big fights. He gets the world respect. And he's going to quit? Homie, don't think so. Everybody who's ever won a championship knows it breeds the drive for more championships. Once you get a platinum record, man, you don't know nothing else. You're not going to go from platinum. I mean, you're not going to just get your first platinum record and say, oh, I'm done. Now, there have been exceptions to the rule. But I don't think this is it. The man fought for a long time where he made peanuts compared to his record, compared to his dominance. And he finally gets on top of the world in boxing. You got to defend it now. You know, it's just like winning championships in baseball, football, or basketball. Once you win the championship, people want to know if it was a fluke or not. A fluke. They want to know if it was a fluke. They want to know that it was real. So you got to show them it was real. Oh, y'all think it's a game when it ain't? Okay, watch this. I'm going to whoop his ass again. For all y'all who thought he had a chance, I'm going to whoop him again. And here's the thing. Styles make fights. Canelo Alvarez wants a rematch. He really don't want a rematch because I don't think he thinks he can win, but he wants a rematch for the pride of himself and his people. they want to see him get back out there and fight and try again. So he got to do it for pride. He has to do it for his legacy. He has to call out Terence Crawford and say, I can beat this guy. I want a rematch. Terence Crawford has to go out and get another 50 million or 75 or 100 million. Because what else is he going to do where he can make 50, 70, 100 million dollars in an hour? You know, hours worth of work. Now, granted that it takes a lot of work leading up to that hour. It takes a whole lot of hours in weeks and months leading up to that 1 hour. But 1 hour work technically is what's on the papers. That's what's on the paper. That's what's on paper. 1 hour. 1 hour work, 50 million, 75 million, 100 million. You got to do it. Even if you're in the worst shape of your life, you got to go get in the ring for another 50 million, 75 million, 100 million. And here's the thing. Terence Bud Crawford has too much pride. He has too much pride to just get in the ring sloppy. He has too much pride to just roll over and allow somebody to win a fight. He brings heat every time he steps into the ring. It's like he said, he gave the game every breath he had. He gave it. Ooh, man, I like watching champions. The man is a real champion. I like watching champions. That championship spirit, that no quit. I'm not taking an L. If somebody take an L, it's going to be you. It ain't going to be me. Oh, man, I love that type of spirit. And some people have that spirit outside the ring. Some people have that type of spirit in business. You know, you got some hairstylists that have that type of spirit. Okay, nobody. Watch this. And then the moment of truth, when they give you the mirror, or they turn you around and let you look in the mirror, they be like, yeah, I already knew. Nobody touched me. You know, you got nurses and lawyers who feel the same way. They go about their business the same way. You got people who drive trucks, stuff like, oh, I'm absolutely gonna get there on time. I'm gonna make my drop, and I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna be back in the city by 5 o'clock. You know, people that has that type of mentality about taking care of their business and being the best at what they do. You can even go into the culinary world and look at how some of these chefs perform. I'm the type of person, I got a few meals on the menu I can prepare, I can cook. So like billions of people around the world, I'm a cook. I can cook. Most people can cook. But being a chef is something different. Being a chef is something different. A chef, that's a person who is into the presentation, the taste, the texture, you know, where the ingredients came from. You know, that's different, man. That's a whole different level. Them dudes be serious about that stuff. I got a cousin who's a chef. He's serious, like, you know, putting little stuff and decoration. I'm like, man, I'm the food ready. I don't need no decorations, man, because I'm just gonna push it to the side. But they're serious about those decorations, man. Be spraying little stuff all around and stuff at the end when they, you know, like little gravy or syrup or whatever, you're squeezing it out, or they take a spoon and that's different. That's different. Terence Bud Crawford is a pugilist. That is a professional boxer. That's the real deal. He's not just out there trying to compete. He's out there trying to dominate, put his name in the record books. Right now, there are still some people who are arguing that maybe he's the best. Well, maybe he's not the best. He wants there to be absolutely no doubt. So I do see a rematch with him and Canelo because I don't know who else can satisfy his thirst now, his hunger, for more titles or more respect. I don't know who else is out there. Benavidez, it might be something right there, but I don't know anybody else out there who could give him $100 million payday. He got to keep fighting. He got it. Man, I'm not getting all the way to the top, finally get there, and don't defend the title. I don't believe he's not going to defend his title. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I absolutely do not believe that. If this is indeed for Terence Crawford's boxing career, if this is indeed it, he retires with a 42-0 record, 31 KOs, and an argument as the best boxer of his generation. He captured titles from lightweight to super middleweight and became the second male boxer in history to earn undisputed status in 3 different classes: light, welterweight, super middleweight, and first of the sport's 4-belt era. Bud is the truth. Point blank, period. Ain't no question about it. He is the truth. But as I said, we've seen all of the greats come back and fight one more time. But this is not just fighting one more time. This is a dude who's at the very top of his career. He hasn't taken a loss. He hasn't had one of those fights where it was a big old argument about, oh, somebody else got robbed. He hasn't had those fights. He has clearly been the winner in all of his fights. I don't see him just walking away. And I think this announcement comes on the heels of him falling out with the president of the WBA, that dude who wanted $300,000 from him for the rights to be a member of the WBA. He wanted his cut, $300,000. I don't know if it was his cut or not, but Bud don't want to pay him. I think Bud is a fair guy. And for Bud to put Buddy on blast and say, I'm not giving you nothing, I'm not giving you $300,000, you crazy? I think it's something there, right? Something got to be there. So I'm team Bud, no matter what. I'm team Bud. I think Bud is an honorable dude. And so I'm team Bud. I'm going to give Bud the benefit of doubt, and no matter what. He got that character equity to me. It was only a few years ago that Bud really broke through into boxing's elite. It was just a few years ago. So this is why I'm saying, I think he's going to want to feel that longer. I think he's going to want that moment to last just a bit longer. My opinion, that's all.